So, as you know, I do a lot of reaction content on my channel. Theater Kid Reacts. It's me. Um, and a lot of times I'll get people that are like, why do you do the music video? Why don't you just watch the lyric video? Oh, you get too distracted by the music video, especially for like bands like Tool. And I'm like, bro, how are you going to watch Tool and not watch the music video? So I wanted to talk about some of the reasons why I prefer music videos today. I feel like the main thing is that I have ADHD. And I like to watch something. I like to do multiple things at the same time. It's kind of like the whole point. I'm also unmedicated, so, you know. I feel like anybody would know that from watching any of my videos on any given day. I also think there's something, like I brought up Tool before, right? I think there's something really cool about two mediums coming together of like the auditory and the visual, right? And so like, obviously when you're watching a performance, you're seeing them actually really do what they're really doing for real, okay? And that's great, and I think that's cool. Like I really enjoy certain bands like I really love watching Nightwish do stuff live. I really like watch when I used to do a lot of Ginger reactions. I haven't reacted to Ginger in so long, but I really enjoyed watching her sing live because it was like just such a crazy experience, right? And so live performance is one thing, but a music video, there's so much thought put into the concept of it. A lot of the time. Like I feel like Tool, Falling in Reverse, Avenged Sevenfold, those kinds of bands, they really have a lot of storyline in their music videos. And I feel like it really expands upon the content, really expands upon the art, you know? And so I think that it would be remiss of me. I think it would be strange to not want to see the way that the band intended the art to be perceived by the internet, right? Like obviously when I used to say this all the time when reacting to people singing live or performing live, is like that was the way the song's always supposed to be heard, is performed live. But if I'm listening to like a video that's just, if I'm just listening to it, like that's not, I mean, not to say that that wasn't the way it was intended, but like that same track is what's going to be on the music video. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not missing anything that way. If you're wanting me, sorry, I hit my microphone. I hit you. I'm so sorry. If you're wanting me to like catch all of the nuances in the vocal choices or the lyrics, that's not going to happen anyway. Especially not in a blind reaction, not like first time ever listening to it. Like that's not ever going to happen. You're crazy. That didn't happen to you. Yeah, it's like if you're watching me do a reaction video to your favorite song, you have heard that song hundreds of times, probably. You probably know every word of the song. You've analyzed the poetry of the lyrics. I haven't done that. I'm listening to it the first time. I always say, I don't analyze lyrics on my channel. If something pops up to me, I'm like, cool, great, let's go with that. But like, I'll expand on it. But like, especially if we go into lyrics, like Nightwish lyrics, like all of that stuff is poetry. And like, I almost didn't pass English 1102 because of analyzing poetry. And that's a true story. That's a true story. So like maybe like a few times, if like sometimes you'll see where I'll pull up the lyrics, and sometimes it gives me some more insight on it. But a lot of times that takes a lot of effort. They put a lot of effort into writing it. So like there's layers. And like when you're watching my blind reaction, you are just seeing the first layer of like someone absorbing the art form. And so I would encourage you, as you're watching other people react to stuff, especially blind for the first time, and I am very transparent on how I'm like, hey, this is the first time I'm ever listening to it. And if it's not, and I realize that, I'm like, oh, I've heard this before, right? But like, as you're watching other people absorb your favorite art for the first time, I think realizing that they are only just discovering how to pull back the cover of the book. But I like music videos because I think music videos are like little mini movies. And I think they're fun. And I think like music videos are also like a more like a yes and to music, you know? And I'm theater kid. I like a narrative. I love a narrative. I love storytelling. I do. I like it. Anyway, that was it. There you go. For the trolls, for the lovers. All right. So you guys have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever starn you were. What? So you guys have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. You're loved by me. And I'll see you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. Bye-bye.